All right, y'all, what's good? I'm here with another video. I'm with my boy Zay right now. What's good, Zay? How's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Hell yeah, I'm chilling, bro, myself. So pretty much, as I kind of talk about this video, it's going to be more of kind of a journey type of video of kind of where we both started, kind of where we're at. So just give the people out there an introduction of who you are, kind of what you do, and how long you've been doing it.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, I'm Zay Ferna. Basically what I did, I started off with fitness coaching 6 months ago, and now scaled my business from 0 to 20K a month within 6 months. And now I'm getting into kind of personal branding consulting for other businesses and coaches and creators.
Fire. And where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area originally, but after obviously making money online, I moved from my hometown, San Jose, California, to San Diego.
Fire. And kind of with the actual like online fitness coaching, how long have you been like posting content? And then how long did it kind of like take you to start actually selling, you know, a product to helping people out?
Yeah. So when I first started posting on social media, it was maybe like 3 years ago, right? I started posting to be somewhat of an influencer. I seen like a bunch of people transform, right, and get sick ass bodies, and I'm like, holy fuck, I want to be like them. So I started making content because people started asking me like, oh dude, how'd you get fat to like jacked, right? So I started making content based off that, and I finally got that one viral video, and then just my followers went up and everything like that. And then my aim was like to get brand deals and get retainers and stuff like that for brands, but that never fucking works out. Like realistically, getting into that industry, like trying to be an influencer,
getting brand deals, getting paid just to do content.
It's not going to get you far, but like you have to think about it nowadays in 2026 especially. There's so many fucking creators out there, right? But the more creators there are, the less coaches there are going to be, right? But yes, people are going to start like funneling into or getting into coaching because that's where a lot of people are fucking making money. And like quitting their 9 to 5 and actually doing that full time. Like when I was a creator, bro, like an influencer, I was still working 9 to 5.
And what did you do?
Literally just like posted fitness content, right? Educational content, like thirst happy vibes, right? Just for views and likes, right? But an engagement, but that never gets you anywhere. It really doesn't. Especially brands love, like even to work with, they love working with people that have like fucking cool like followings, right? But literally like the 0.05% of people have like those cool like followings, and those are like the brands are paying for like 5K or more a month to like work with them. But dude, I know someone with 200K followers that doesn't even have a fucking brand deal, bro. Like it's fucked. Yeah,
that's insane.
And his content, like he gets a million views every fucking video, but no brands hit him up because there's so many creators. So how the fuck
are you gonna actually find it?
Yeah, exactly.
And what type of job were you working at the time of kind of being the influencers, still balancing that regular lifestyle out? Yeah,
dude, I was literally I was bouncing from job to job because I obviously didn't go to college because I had a bigger vision, right? I was always into like entrepreneurship, and I started getting into like just different jobs. I worked at a fucking Round Table Pizza. I don't know if you know what that is. I worked at as a lifeguard. I worked as a fucking Safeway employee, like fucking
for how long? Like what was that time period of like job hopping? How long was that?
3 years, bro. Like ever since I got out of college was when I first started actually posting content because I just seen other people doing it and I wanted to get into that industry. But literally throughout the whole time I was just bouncing from job to jobs for probably like 6 years max, and I started finding social media. Yeah.
Okay. And what age did you have your first job at?
I mean, I started working when I was fucking like 16.
16, okay.
Yeah.
And when you like transitioned from actually working a job, kind of hopping around, posting just to kind of post, but once you actually posted with like a purpose and learned how to grow a personal brand, when did you make like your first actual online money through content?
Yeah, so making online money, dude, it's so crazy because that was a turning point for me. So I was chasing brand deals and all that shit before, and then I started coaching. I was working with the agency, and they're telling me to focus on like getting clients for like $150 a month. And I did. I got like 10 clients for $150 a month, and I was only making 1.5K a fucking month. By now I'm like 23 years old. How the fuck am I gonna live off of that? Like I have fucking bills to pay, I have car, I have insurance, I have rent. Like bro, I'm struggling to the max. And then I finally learned about kind of like making your content funnel into somewhat of an offer, right? Especially if you have a skill set to provide and people see value in that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna try it. And I left the agency and I just did it by myself. You know, I'll figure this the fuck out. I'm just gonna take the risk on myself.
Just growing the personal brand up.
Exactly, right? And I started posting with a purpose, right? Of like funneling funneling people into somewhat of my offer, right? With the educational video, you know, top funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel sort of thing. I did a CTA in my fucking story one day. It was the first week I've ever tried it. And within 2 days, I made 4.4K.
Really?
In 2 fucking days.
How many followers were you at that point?
I was at probably 40K.
Okay.
Because I scaled, obviously, I was a creator, influencer, and I got, you know, a lot of followers throughout that process, but I never funneled it into like.
And you didn't make a single dollar through your personal brand until you learned how to kind of funnel that into an offer?
Exactly.
You didn't make a single dollar?
Single dollar,
No
nope.
brand, so
I got free shit. Yeah, like brands will send me free shit, but I'm not making money.
Yeah, you're not gonna be making money from that. Exactly, bro. I mean, that's honestly crazy too, just to think like how fast things can change if you just decide to post content. Like for me personally, I decided to like document the whole business journey only really like 6 or 5 months ago now. And the amount of opportunities like to travel, like where we're at now, to, you know, be able to afford things. Like you said, I mean, if you have a couple clients or a couple brand deals, you're making a couple K a month. Yeah, that's great. But as you get older, you got to become an adult. You can't just, you know, live off of kind of being like average. Obviously, like it's okay, but no one wants that.
Exactly.
It's like once you're in your 20s, like there's no set standard. But if you want to be able to like live a very happy life, money doesn't buy happiness, but buys opportunities.
Exactly.
And
yes.
The opportunities are like what worth. I mean,
yeah,
we're out here in Miami right now because we decided to post content. If we didn't post content, we would not be here.
No, fuck no. I think about that every fucking day, bro. I literally 6 months ago I had 50 cents on my bank account, and I was making $600 a month as a personal trainer.
Okay. And were you doing all in person personal training?
All in person personal trainer.
And when did you stop in person and moved online?
After I made 4.4K in the span of 2 days.
And you were like, okay, I can do this.
I was like, this is what I should focus on right now. Because why the fuck am I making someone else more money or company more money when I could just work for myself and all of that profit goes to me? So I was like, fuck that. Literally, like the next week I quit my job and I never worked a job since.
Dude, and that's happened since what? Like last March or something around there?
December. 8 months now.
Still, that's
yeah.
like half a year. Just think about like from there to now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not bankrolling, but you're doing clearly really well. You moved in your own place. Same thing with me. Like, I didn't make a lot of money, but I know I made more than the average 17-year-old, especially through online money. And then I was like, okay, this is actually a real thing. You hear people online living the flashy lifestyle talk about, you know, learning a skill and, you know, transitioning that. And then obviously they change their life and everybody kind of idolizes it. But once it happens to you and you get like a little taste, bro, you're like, this is real. Like you could actually like make this work. You just have to lock in. And I think, dude, just the content itself. I mean, without content in this day and age, you know, some businesses wouldn't be where they're at. Some personal brands wouldn't be where they're at. Like, it's insane. Like, content literally revolutionized marketing, everything now. I mean, bro, if you're a business owner and you're not posting content, you're not going to be out competing a business that is posting content because not many people do it in their niche. If you're a fitness influencer, you're going to be doing a lot better financially than the most ripped guy at your local gym who nobody knows about. Obviously, you might be called a douche. You might be called all these things. But at the end of the day, you're making a living from literally just benefiting your health. It's 2 wins when you really think about it. And the second one is just personal branding. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I always say too, like, especially now in 2026, if you do not have a personal brand, you are getting left behind.
Literally.
Like, why do you think so many companies are now posting content, or the CEO of the company is starting to post content for themselves because they know how valuable having a personal brand around your business is?
Literally.
Like, think of Bloom, right? Greg Lav.
Yeah.
Like I think you said earlier, Seek, right? The woman CEO. Like, they're starting to post content because they know how valuable it is for someone to see the business owner, right?
And their actual personality.
Exactly.
That's
their personality,
what makes them buy.
their operations, of what they're doing for the business, right? How much work actually goes into it. It makes you want to buy the product because you see how much effort's going into it.
Yeah. It's like if I were to go out on the shelves and I see energy drinks now, like I look at Bloom, and I told you about this earlier, and I'm like, wow, I watch the CEO of that company on a daily or bi-daily basis talk in his videos about where the company was, how it started. That's why I like it more than other energy drinks. I want them to beat Monster and Red Bull just to see, because I believe in the person who owns the business. So it's like, dude, in that specific, I mean, just a personal brand in any type of product that's not even related to content. It could be sports, it could be a software. That's how you make money in it. You're not going to be able to make money word to mouth in 2026. You're not going to be able to make money by knocking on doors. Like, it's as simple as if you could record a video and get over the hump of recording a video for the first time and then keep doing it, not care what people think about you holding a camera in public, not care what your hometown sees, because the first videos you post, those are the first people that see you. You know, the hometown people, and those are the people that judge the most. And if you could literally just set that aside, not care what they think, bro, it becomes so easy. Like,
Yeah.
do you ever have that problem, or did you have it as like a person who started posting content back then and be kind of stressed about what your people back home think about?
Dude, it was embarrassing as fuck. Like, I would post in my content, like, the people in the beginning, right? They would support me, they like it because they know I would dream. But at the same time, I know they're judging me, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because the more I posted, the more, like, in the beginning, they like want to support and like it. But later on, they just don't give a fuck. They just want to watch you, like, just like, what the fuck is he posting? You know, like, and they start judging. It feels embarrassing. Like, I remember posting and I would get fucking 10 views, 13 views, 20 views, right? And it just felt like shit. But the thing is, if you have a vision, if you have a dream, you just fucking keep pushing. Like, who gives a fuck about the views? Who gives a fuck about who sees your shit? Because you have to think your dream is bigger than your hometown. Do you want to live there forever?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to be there for the rest of your life? If not, and you have a bigger dream than yourself, you are the fucking black sheep of your hometown because you don't belong there, right? Yes, you grew up there, but you are not set there for life. You could literally create the life for yourself, and that's what I always envisioned for myself, and that's what I was like, I need to figure some shit out. I'm just going to keep going and see where this takes me. No matter what fucking happens, I won't give up, and then eventually...
Do you have any people hit you up now that say, dude, I knew you could do this, or people kind of switching up on you from the way they used to act to kind of how they act towards you now, just even like the small little things?
100%. Dude, it's funny because before, they didn't give a fuck about me. They were just like, oh, I'm just another guy, or they see me with a following and then like treat me different. But now that I'm somewhat making money online, it's like they want to see me more or be around me more. But then there's also the other side of people where I always say there's a 50-50, right? There's people that are going to support you and like, fuck yeah, like you're sick as fuck, like you did it. And there's people that are going to honestly judge you or hate on you for being better than them because you're above them now. They see you as above them in some way because you did something with your life while they're still in their hometown fucking working an average job, and they want you to stoop back to their level so they can feel equal to you.
Literally, bro. That's so true. Like,
that's just envy. Yeah.
That's like, I feel like that's not even just like a high school thing. I feel like people, you know, you're 25, right? Like, I feel like even people in their 20s still do that. Like, judge people.
Yeah,
like,
and it's never ending, honestly. People are always going to judge no matter what.
Literally. The other side of things, like, really think about it. I mean, you have a viral video blow up. Your hometown's going to see it, and out of your hometown's going to see it. And at the end of the day, once that happens, or once you even post the first video, there's really no going back. So it's like, why would you, be consistent for a couple weeks or a month or a year, get demotivated because of what people are thinking about you, especially from your hometown or your friends or your family, when you've already done it? And maybe you've done it for a little bit and you failed. Like, so what? You're gonna have slow seasons. Like, I have lots of slow seasons with my content. I'm sure you do too, where 100%. A week or a day you get completely flopped and you were like, what? Like, I thought that would do a lot better. It's like literally just content.
Yeah, it's trial and error, bro. Like, it's just figuring shit out as you go. The thing is, for me, I never view failure, like, I generally don't believe in failure. I think failure is just a word in the dictionary. I don't think it's actually real. It's only a label to put on people who give up. Like,
that is. Bro, when you put it like that, it's true. I mean, it is like, that is exactly how I would explain it to people. And I changed my mindset to that same exact thing because, like, bro, at the end of the day, like, being young, I'm 17, you're still young, you're 25. We have a lot of time. So it's like, I'm just so keen on just making as many mistakes as possible, intentionally or unintentionally, because at the end of the day, the decisions that I'll have to make in the future will play a role from the mistakes I made now. It's like, bro, I'm not even trying to be like ego about it, but I'm surrounded by people making 200 times more money than I am, and in an environment that's kind of crazy. Like today, bro, we saw some people that literally like insane. Max came in here, Nigel, Josh is here. Like, we're surrounded by people that are like almost top dogs like in this industry. And I think it's just the opportunities that came with content and taking advantage of opportunities, because a lot of people don't. Like, send that DM, bro, like book that flight, like do something that's a little bit scary and risky. I mean, we invested money to come here, and at the end of the day, I feel like within one night we've already gotten a lot of knowledge about each other, about our stories, what Josh is telling us. Like, it's just crazy to think it's not just scrolling and seeing this person on your phone or anything like that. It's like there's actual people with real connection in this space, which is really refreshing. Because in personal brands and content, sometimes it's like mad lonely, bro.
Yeah,
it's like,
it is. Especially if you're in a town or city that not a lot of people are doing it, so it's hard to even connect with people in person, right?
And they don't even get it.
Yeah,
they're like, they were like, why are you recording that right now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like I know people a lot, like especially in San Diego now. I have a really good friend that does like email marketing, right? I have another friend that does like website designing, right? And they make a shit ton of money, but the thing is, it's still not in my industry. So it's like hard to find people in that industry. So it's like that's That's why I came here, to network more and just learn more about the ins and outs of business and how to even scale further. I feel like if you're not investing in yourself, you're never fully going to reach your full potential.
Literally.
You have to take the risk. You have to take jump.
Dude, Josh Lee said something just like that earlier. He was like, if you're not willing to go broke at least 2 times a year, you're not willing to get rich.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's low-key a bar right there, because like I invested really like all the money I had to come here, and I'm not actively making money, but I think knowledge is the best investment you could get. Investing in yourself doesn't have any price tag to it, I feel like.
It doesn't.
Because of everything you could get off of, like you said, networking with people, just hearing like how business is ran through other people's eyes, how to scale. Like, bro, those skills are more valuable than any other materialistic thing, any other new car, new apartment. Like, that's the sauce. You know, getting more information, getting better every day, making a mistake every day. And like, bro, just chasing that like is something fun to chase. Even though you're not there yet, it's a good race to be in, because it just gets you more hungry, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you don't want it, you're not gonna get it. And like, I tell people that all the time, especially like people are just like, yo, put me on, bro. Like, what should I do? Like, how can I do this? Like, I want to post videos. I literally tell this to everyone, like, reach your hand in your pants and grab your nuts. Just literally grab your nuts, bro. Just do it. Like, you don't got to be scared anymore about it. Screw what people think. If you graduated high school, if you're going into college, or, you know, if you graduated college and you're going into actual life, like, really, you're going to blink in an eye. And just like how you remember middle school being yesterday and where you're at now, it's going to be the same thing, but you're going to be in your 30s. And you're going to be like, damn, where did my young years go? I'm about to, be halfway throughout my life. Like, what's the point of wasting any time right now?
Yeah.
There's no point.
The longer you wait, the more you're killing your dream.
So I think with where we're at now, I'm going to end it on this last question. Where do you see yourself 1 year from now? Physically, mentally, all that.
I feel like I'm going to be a completely different person. I feel like in the last 6 months, I've learned so fucking much just running a business, scaling the business, and meeting so many fucking people in the industry. And not only that, like, even hiring a fucking team. Like, dude, I was making $600 a month as a personal trainer. Now I have a team of 5 people I like manage day to day, right? I have over like 20 clients now I manage as well. I'm managing entire business in 6 months. So imagine me in a year. That's what I was thinking about. It's like, if your life can change this fast, imagine how far you can move in like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Where I think I'd be, like, mentally, I think I'd be a completely different person. I think I'd be more mature. Not only that, I feel like I learn a lot of lessons by taking a lot of fucking risks and taking L's. I feel like if your trophy case, should it be stacked with L's and should it be stacked with W's? That's what I personally think. Because your trophy case is going to be so full with L's that those W's are going to be so fucking big, it's going to overcome those L's in your trophy case. And all those L's are all learning lessons. By you taking the risk, by you taking the jump, by you failing over and over and over again to learn another thing, right? To learn more about the business, to learn more about yourself. And if you keep stacking L's, the more you're going to elevate as a person, as an entrepreneur and a business owner. So that's my goal, is like to stack fucking more wins. And that's by just taking more risks, taking more jumps, and just keep pushing, bro.
Do you see yourself staying in San Diego for a long period of time?
In the next year, I think I'm going to be in San Diego, and then I'm probably either New York, thinking maybe Miami, or maybe in San Diego still. I'm not sure yet. Physically, I think I'm going to be more physically fit. I feel like I focus a lot on the business the past couple months, and I feel like I lost a little bit of muscle. But obviously, I'm still in shape. But yeah, financially, I feel like I'm going to hit my first 100K a month within a year, for sure.
And where do you kind of project yourself seeing more than 6 figures? Do you think you could hit it within the next probably year and a half?
I'd say 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's sick, bro. And I think kind of where the video is at right now, just for the people who are watching this kind of just explains not only how, because I talk about it a lot, not only how I've changed my life with the personal brand, but how Zay here has changed his life building a personal brand, deciding to post content, to be vulnerable about content. It's crazy. I mean, like, your life could change insanely fast. And that's the overall message from this video, is that you don't have to rush things, obviously, but if you genuinely take it day by day, I feel like weeks go by faster than days when you look back at it. And those weeks stack up into months, and sooner than later, 6 months will go by and you'll be like, wow, that happened really quick. You could either be in the same exact position, still doom scrolling till 1 p.m. laying in your bed, or throughout that whole entire month, you could have been locked in learning a skill, putting in, 2 to 3 hours a day, which you have set aside, and you would have gotten 110% better than most of the people your age, than most of the people in your niche, in your market. And it's because you decided to go day by day and transition to that over time to just great growth, making a mistake every day, learning a lesson every day. He said it himself, have more L's in the trophy case rather than W's. Because if you could stack L's, eventually the W's you get will be so much bigger than those small L's, it'll overlook everything. Because, you know, I used to wrestle a lot, and I don't know if you know this, but one of my coaches would tell me this a lot, because he didn't end up making it to state, but he was a very talented wrestler, and he was known for his character, not on the mat, off the mat. And people care about, you know, the way you uplift yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you act, not any materialistic things, and they remember your wins more than your losses. Obviously, it's not good to focus on that, but just remember that everybody's bound to fail so many times to the point where it drives you absolutely insane, feeling like you're behind, and then one time it'll click. You know, for him, it was that viral video. For me, it was a viral video. Just one video changed everything. Gave me a mass amount of followers. I ended up transitioning that into finding a way to make money through selling an offer. You ended up, you know, having a great amount of followers. For what you said, 40K?
Yeah.
40K. And then you transitioned that into an offer because you had a video blow up that did a lot of work to help build your offer. So it's like, just be patient with the personal brand. Your videos are going to flop. Some are going to do really well. That's the name of the game. Not every single famous creator you see online, like the Bread Scales, the TJRs, the Alex Hormozis, they don't have a million views on every single video. If you notice, some of them don't do the best. And when they started in the beginning, you know, their background didn't look a certain way. The way they edited videos didn't look a certain way. They weren't beautiful and perfect. But over time, you learn these super small things from mistakes, like the way you edit videos, you know, the way you caption videos, the way you use your hashtags, the way you post. And you'll learn over time what works, what doesn't work, and you capitalize on it for your next decision you have to make, because you decided to make the, you know, learning mistake beforehand so that you just know what to look forward to in the future and how to react to it.
Exactly.
So it's like, in terms of life too, it's not just personal branding. You have to make the mistakes. You have to take the L's, whatever. Bounce back up. You get to wake back up tomorrow, try something else and fix it. If you fail again, whatever. Try to figure out what's going to be the next best option. That simple, bro.
Yeah.
But I think we covered a lot there. I went on a long one there at the end. But Zay, do you have anything else to say to the people out there that are watching this video?
I would say take the jump, take the risk, bet everything on yourself, because if you don't even try, you are killing your dream every single day.
Love it. That's a great way to end it. Well, I'm going to leave his Instagram right here. Make sure you go check him out. This is going to be his YouTube right here. If you guys want, leave any comments of any suggestions or any questions that you have for both of us. I'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, that is all for today's video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.